Back out in the dungeon of at the farm. So we need lights. Got some lights. Looking for some parts. Our grill screen. Not what I'm looking for. Some beat up U fenders. Looks like a hood off a. That might be the hood that came on the JT when I got it. Generators and stuff. Cylinders. Lots of brake covers. There's what I was looking for back there. You know. So I'm working on acquiring another R rear end that's got the hitcher. I've got an early model flywheel and a late model clutch, and they don't work together. That's what I was afraid of. But I was thinking it somewhere. Bucket of chain, wheel horse, buggy, whole bunch of parts. Let's go up here. Big old propane salamander. Old vintage. I don't remember what it is. That's engine parts for a UB Special if I ever get to it. Big boards laying in the way. There's the connecting rods and intake manifold for the UB Special project. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Diesel heads for 425 diesel. Nope, not seeing it. See it from up here. Nope. I thought maybe I had acquired another clutch in some of my dealings, but I'm not seeing one anywhere. So we're going to pretend we didn't get another one. Make our way back through this mess, and we'll call it parts hunt. No bueno. Try not to fall down and die. Decent seat frame for a U. I need to get a good seat on that and get it on my wife's U. I got some plowshares, all kinds of stuff. Problem is it all just kind of gets piled here because the way the baler gets parked, it's just not a lot of room to carry heavy stuff. Oh. All right, well, I'm going to say no bueno on finding the other clutch. So out here to the back barn was a double corn crib that we've got in. It's the tractor shed now, but I built this lean-to basically by myself when I was in high school. Pay no attention to the construction methods. Just looking to see what all we had out here. Big double hydrostat deal with a pump on it. If anybody needs one of those. Real nice ZA. It's got a mounted 2-row corn planter on the back of it. We're going to have to get this out because we got groundhogs digging in behind it. BF project. And there's a Avery R back in there for parts. Needs a lot of motor work. My U back there in the back's got a G motor in it, but I spun a rod bearing, so I got to work on it. Another ZA rear end back there that's got my grandpa's, the engine out of my grandpa's R bolted to it because that's the tractor I bought at auction when my wife and I was first married to get the ZA engine so we'd go tractor pulling. Alright, not seeing what I need in there. Oh, so we'll go ahead and lock the door. Bundle for it, picked that up at work. Don't know why they had it. Come on. Lock that. Groundhogs digging. Groundhogs and rats. I don't know. We're going to be emptying the barn. But I'm not seeing clutch parts in that mess. Another ZA. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Smokes like a freight train. Grandpa's R. Let's see, right over here. More parts. BF, ZB. Got another ZA back there that it's kind of rough. Again, I think my 39R that needs a lot of work. It went through a fire. I do have a good set of tires to go on the back of it. JT Oliver 60 Red Nose Z over there. Interesting, the JT and the Red Nose Z are both 37s. But I'm not seeing the parts I'm looking for. So I think we're gonna call this mission a bust. Close up the barn. Close up the barn and call it good. Alright, well, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. What have I done now? Alright, this should explain the earlier clip about looking for our clutch parts. This is part of a dream tractor I've kind of wanted for a long time. It's a very late Model R with most of the factory 3-point hitcher attachment. I don't know, they make two different ones. I don't remember the model numbers. Anyway, collector not far away is kind of cleaning up his project pile, which is he's just making a scratch at it right now. But anyhow, he had this, came up on Facebook Marketplace for what he was asking for it. I mean, my grandfather would have been disappointed if I didn't try to talk him down, but he was right. He was asking scrap price basically for it. But anyhow, so the big difference between the two different models is how up here at the front the lift arm mechanism attaches up underneath the bell housing. I think this is the Model 1 because it does not appear to have the spring-loaded cushion part that goes from there up to the bracket that sticks down off the bottom. But it does have the correct fenders for this one that would have this style hitch on it. The factory control for the hitch is back there. It doesn't look like it's in exactly the right spot. I don't think about it. I'm gonna have to dig out manuals and stuff, but it feels like maybe this tab here should be in this slot. This would be your control arm, and this would actually go up to the hydraulic reservoir control up there on that flat plate. That's where they're just to the left of the belt pulley. Those threads, no turning. That's not turning. None of the clips are releasing. The worst part is this one here is obviously bent, but it is and compared to my grandpa's tractor, it's not done a whole lot of drawbar work because grandpa's is thinner than this, and the front of the whole hank is farther forward. I think it got welded up, and anyway, but yeah, all these late models had this bracket right here on the drawbar thing, and that's basically where the of course it's not sitting down in there. That's awesome, but this round bar here is supposed to be sitting down in that slot, which yeah, oh, that's no turning either. Yeah, rock shaft is stuck. Anyhow, did get a nice umbrella bracket with it, but anyway, that was why I was looking for clutch parts. Everything's, all the roundy round stuff, gears and stuff seem to be okay on it. So I was kind of hoping if I could find clutch parts, we'd clean up the input shaft and hang a motor on the front of it. At least we could drive it around. I do have to, something that is missing is on the ones that had these late ones, they had another bracket, and I've talked about that on my grandpa's bracket here that moved the steering shaft up and out, and then another bar that came across the top of that. But yeah, I mean, good belt pulley drive. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's smooth and quiet. I think, of course, you know, that pin is stuck in there, but I think for what I gave for it, I didn't get hurt, and ran up a few parts. There's a few things missing according to the guy I got it from. Coming off of the rock shaft, there's supposed to be some brackets. Of course, this one here would obviously hang off of here somewhere. I don't know if it's something that comes back farther. I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig in my book, see if I got a book on it. If not, there was a guy on Facebook I was friends with that he has one that has both models of the lift. So yeah, that's why I was looking for clutch parts, and hopefully someday. I actually do have the factory, to quote Squatch 253. Check his channel out, he's got some good molding content. Squatch, just like Sasquatch, Squatch 253, check his stuff. The quote Squatch, I do have the right, correct, and proper 3-point hitch, 2-bottom mounted plow that was designed to go on these R's with this hitch. So kind of got the plow before the horse, but it happens. So anyway, oh, something else I was going to do. I was very gentle with some very, very fine grit sandpaper and some juice. It's not me, YouTube, it's a guy riding by, trying to deduce what maybe the serial number would be. I don't know if this will show up. I might be able to see it better on the video than on my camera, but I cleaned it up a little bit, real light sanding. I can read some numbers. Number 9 is the last digit. It looks like maybe I've got a 0, 1. I don't know. If any guys out there watching have any good suggestions, evapo rust or anything or maybe take the plate off and clean it up from the backside, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. All the bits and pieces definitely indicate that it's within the realm of years when they made them with the lift, so we're going to go with that. So anyway, maybe I'll look at all the pictures I took on my phone and try and find the best one of the serial number and put it as a tag into this video so you guys can study it and tell me what year it is. I'm guessing it's it's gonna be a late 51 at least, is my guess. So anyway, I'll be back.